First at 5, less than a month after a Pawtucket police officer shot an 18-year-old while off duty, he faced a judge on felony charges related to that incident. Good evening, I'm Shannon Heggie.
And I'm Kim Kalunian. Officer Daniel Dolan was arraigned in Kent County Superior Court. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni was there and joins us now live in studio with the details. Anita?
Well, Kim and Shannon, the arraignment of Officer Daniel Dolan happened before the time publicly listed with the court's website. A spokesperson for Superior Court tells reporters Dolan pleaded not guilty to 4 felony counts and was released on $25,000 bail. No TV cameras were inside court because of the early arraignment, but a newspaper photographer was there capturing these photos of Dolan with his attorney and the victims in this case, watching as Officer Dolan faced a judge. Dolan, charged with assault and discharging a firearm in a crime of violence, was released on personal recognizance, ordered to surrender his firearms, and have no contact with the teenagers involved. The Pawtucket police officer did not say anything outside court, but his attorney did.
Officer Dolan has spent the better part of the last 17 years serving and protecting as a United States Marine and as a police officer for the city of Pawtucket. And that's exactly what he was doing that evening.
The charges stem from this incident last month, some of which caught on surveillance video when Officer Dolan, while off duty, shot an 18-year-old outside a pizza shop in West Greenwich. The victim's attorney briefly speaking to reporters after Dolan was released.
We're confident in the abilities and efforts of the Attorney General's office to see that this really sad affair is brought to justice.
During these tense moments, police say Dolan got out of his truck and attempted to stop the car with the teens inside, holding up his police badge in his hand. Investigators say the shooting was not captured in this video. Now, Dolan is a school resource officer at a middle school in Pawtucket. He is currently on unpaid leave with that city's police department and is due back in court in September. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
Now at 6, a Pawtucket police officer who shot a teenager while off duty is back home following his first court appearance today. Officer Daniel Dolan is charged with 4 felony counts.
12 News reporter Anita Buffoni tells us about Dolan's brief arraignment, which happened without a TV camera in the courtroom.
Well, this is Officer Daniel Dolan walking out of Superior Court with his attorney after his arraignment. He pleaded not guilty to the 4 felony counts and was released on $25,000 bail. Pawtucket police officer Daniel Dolan's arraignment happened Friday morning, before the time publicly listed with the courts. No TV cameras were inside, but these photos were taken by a newspaper photographer showing Dolan and the victim inside the courtroom. Dolan was released on personal recognizance, ordered no contact with the teenagers involved, and required to surrender his firearms. Outside court, Dolan did not say anything, but his attorney did.
Officer Dolan has spent the better part of the last 17 years serving and protecting as a United States Marine and as a police officer for the city of Pawtucket. And that's exactly what he was doing that evening.
The charges stem from an incident, some of which was caught on surveillance video last month when Officer Dolan, while off duty, shot an 18-year-old outside a pizza shop in West Greenwich. That victim walking into court today in a sling. The teenager's attorney speaking to reporters after the arraignment.
We're confident in the abilities and efforts of the Attorney General's office to see that this really sad affair is brought to justice.
Police say Dolan got out of his truck and attempted to stop the car that had 3 teenagers inside, holding up his police badge in his palm. Then, documents say, Dolan shot the 18-year-old driver, which was not captured on this surveillance video. Now, Officer Dolan is currently on unpaid leave with the Pawtucket Police Department. He's due back in court in September. I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.